James Turner for the untouchable True School Sports. Let's go, baby. Bow!
Be careful what you wish for because it can become a reality.
Yeah. The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. All right, so I wanted to come out and make this video because when fighters go out there and they kick ass and they take names and they perform on the night when it counts, I give them their due. You know, I may talk my shit, I may have a little fun, but if you do what you're supposed to do in that ring, old BT and True School Sports, I'm fair, but I'm firm. Like Joe Cortez said, I'm fair, but I'm firm, right? So let's talk about Richardson Hitchins, because he put on a boxing clinic against Liam Parle, gave him a boxing lesson, and that's not that win. I don't. If Liam Parle, for whatever the case may be, if somehow, you know, he starts losing and struggling at the world level or something like that, and they're never the same, you know, I don't want people downplaying that win in any way, shape, or form, because Liam Parle is a good fighter who came up the honest way, who fought Sabra Matias, who was a lot of people were avoiding at the time, and he beat Matias, got the belt, lost to Hitchins. You know, it is what it is. So he loses to Hitchins. Hitchins should get full credit for that win for the rest of the time. And I want to make that perfectly clear here on True School Sports. Now, as far as Hitchins, I think it's fair to say, for what he's gone through in his career, you know, with many other promotions not wanting to really push him forward, he was kind of like, I respect his career because, like I said before, like, he has a very similar career in some ways to Angelo Leo, who's my friend. Like, he was a Mayweather Promotions fighter. They dropped him, or they didn't want to do a whole lot for his career at a certain point. They didn't want to invest in him. You know, was out in the cold, had to come up the hard way, be in real fights. And, you know, got with Keith Conley, got with Eddie Hearn. Now he's champion. So I say all that to say this. We have reached that stage where Richardson Hitchins deserves the big fights. You know, and the two big fights for him are Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez. Now, it is worth noting that at this moment in time, at the time he's shooting this, which is December the 11th, I think, here in Japan, Teofimo Lopez is in some sort of negotiation with Jaron Ennis. Bob Arum, the Top Rank, have approached Eddie Hearn and Matchroom about doing a co-promotion joint pay-per-view between ESPN and DAZN. And if that fight does get over the line, then Teofimo Lopez is well within his rights to take it, because that is the bigger and better fight for him than Richardson Hitchins. But if he can't get that fight done, then to me, I think this fight makes a lot of sense. You know, Hitchins is from New York. Teofimo Lopez is kind of from New York, not really. He's from South Florida, but, you know, he claims New York, so he's got a bit of a fan base there. So that fight could definitely do good business at the theater. I definitely think it would sell it out. And my thing is this: if Teofimo Lopez is looking for preparation to fight a Devin Haney, then the Richardson Hitchins fight, to me, in my opinion, is the perfect preparation for a Devin Haney fight. Might even be tougher than Devin Haney, to be honest with you, because I think Hitchins might even have a better jab than Devin Haney. That being said, I think it's a good preparation for a Devin Haney fight. If you can't beat Hitchins, then you don't deserve to be fighting Devin Haney, and that's the way I look at it. And it will give Hitchins a chance to get his name on that big stage against a guy like Teofimo Lopez and really start maybe getting some more fanfare for the world-class fighter that he is. Because I've said it many times about Hitchins, I'll say it again, and he proved it in the Liam Parle fight more than ever. He's got one of the best jabs in the business, and when he starts putting that laser guided right hand behind it, very tough out in the 140 division for anybody, you know. So that's one fight he deserves. Obviously, the other one is Devin Haney, and let's talk about this, because Devin Haney, the last time we saw him, he was getting picked up off the canvas, got his ass waxed by Ryan Garcia. That's the truth. I don't care if the win got officially wiped from his record. Even if Ryan was on steroids, the last image boxing fans and the world has of Devin Haney in their head is him getting plastered all over the canvas by Ryan Garcia, and he's getting outclassed. That's just the truth. Maybe not outclassed. That's harsh. That's being hyperbolic, and that's exaggerating. He didn't get outclassed. He lost the fight. He got dropped multiple times, and I think Ryan Garcia did expose Devin Haney to the highest degree. But, you know, Devin lucked out. Ryan tested positive. The win got erased from Ryan's record and the loss of Devin's record. So he still is technically undefeated, right? And Devin Haney is a guy that proclaims to be the best, like, technical fighter. That's what he's always been known for, being the best technical fighter. And I think Hitchins may have something to say about that. And commercially, maybe this is not a big fight because Devin Haney and Richardson Hitchins' styles are going to be, like, kind of very similar. And it's probably going to be like a chess match. So the boxing purists will love it. I'll enjoy it, but maybe to the casuals, they won't enjoy it. But I think it is two of the better boxers in our sport fighting each other. And I think more than anything for that fight to me is interesting because, you know, I've always said that Hitchins or Devin Haney, I tell Devin Haney fans this all the time. Devin Haney is he's just Richardson Hitchins with more marketing and more hype behind him. So my thing is this: Hitchins and Sean Tatel, we have this joke, this like little bit between us that Hitchins sometimes when he does interviews and he's angry and he's going off on reporters and he's talking about how good he is, he sounds like the mad rapper in the Biggie Smalls album. You know, if you guys ever heard the Biggie Smalls album, there's skit in one of the album, I think it's on Life After Death, where there's this like mad rapper and he's on his talk show and he's talking about how, you know, he's not getting what he deserves and his shit is hotter than the other rappers. You know, that's kind of how Hitchins sounds. He sounds like the mad rapper, not getting the credit he feels he deserves from the boxing world. So if he's able to beat Devin Haney and out like box him, that would even be a bigger credit to like how good of a technical fighter he is. And Devin Haney would lose his how do I say, like his perch on the top of being like the most technical fighter at 140, you know? So that in that regard, the fight is very interesting, and it's a, you know, I believe it's a unification fight because Devin, I think Devin still has his belt, if I'm not mistaken. So, and then if he can't get none, if Hitchins can't get none of them fights, you guys know what fight he should be talking about. He should be talking about Subriel Matias, because we have long memories here on True School Sports. I like Hitchins. I give him his respect. He proved me wrong on the Leon Paul fight. I give him full credit. But he did avoid Subriel Matias. And Leon Paul had to go clean up his mess. So Matias has called him out. Matias has gotten back in the win column since the Leon Paul fight. Eddie Hearn is already exploring Matias working with Matchroom again. So my thing is, if you can't get those big fights, and I'll be honest with you, even if Hitchins could get those big fights, the fight that's the most interesting out of the bunch is Subriel Matias, because it has, what does it have? It has a story. It has history. They're both going to be talking mad shit because Matias is talking shit. Hitchins talks a lot of, so I think it'd be a good promotion. And you know, let's see if Hitchins can do what Paro did. You know, Paro fought a very sound game plan. It wasn't exciting when he beat Matias, but he did it. Does Hitchins have the fortitude? Because what we've learned with Hitchins over time is that if you can't maul this guy, if you can't make it a physical, dirty fight with him like Lemos did, and if you don't have like a bit of awkwardness to your style, if you're too textbook or you can't punch, you don't have physical strength, Hitchins is gonna fight at his pace. He's gonna freaking jab your damn head off. He's gonna place that right hand, and you're not gonna do shit with him. That's what we learned about him. So Matias has a unorthodox style. He can press you, but is he physically strong enough to push Hitchins back and, you know, get past that world-class jab of his? That's a question. That's a question of the fight to me, and I think it's a very interesting fight considering their history. So those are just my thoughts on Hitchins and potential big fights from at 140. I think he's definitely earned some sort of big fight, and I think irrespective of how you feel about his style being exciting or boring, I think boxing fans gotta really look at the career of Hitchins. This is a guy that was with Mayweather Promotions, got dropped. He didn't get the money put behind him from the get-go like Devin Haney or even some of the guys like Tio or Ryan or Shakur. This is somebody that actually had to really take real fights against live competition, get it out the mud, and become champion the right way, the proper way, the honest way, the way it's supposed to be done. So that's why he gets the respect from me. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Which big fight, if any, do you want to see for Richardson Hitchins in the near future? Leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this, make sure you guys click right over here.
Keep watching my boy BT put on the best interviews out here.